Hello and welcome. This is Cryptomaniac. A writer imagines a character and adds it to the permutation of the story to see how the decision made by this character will drive the story. The director gives the character the frame and the space to play out and take the story ahead. But the actor is the only one who can give life to the character by giving them flavor of traits and style and make the character a real entity. Today we are here to talk about how Shahrukh Khan in his journey has given life to few of his remarkable characters. Kindly remember this is not a ranking of his roles, but we will just explore each character. So here we go. Fan. One place we all should agree where the movie failed is to fulfill the supreme high expectation it set from the shocking revelation that came in the trailer. Till that point, the movie was being perceived to be a happy themed story about a fan who wants to meet his star, but the trailer left everyone in awe when it took the dark turn. Everything was going fine, but somehow the movie did not work. There was so much debate over the reasons of how this movie failed, but hands down, SRK's acting was definitely not one of the reasons. To our plain sight, he played two roles, star Aryan Khanna and fan Gaurav Chandna. But as the story progresses, he also played Gaurav impersonating Aryan and the other way around. In each variant that he played, like for instance where he's playing Gaurav impersonating Aryan Khanna, he has done a splendid job. You will see him being Aryan Khanna with basic traits of Gaurav. Even if you had walked out for popcorn and missed the part where the plot is planned, still be able to tell that is Gaurav impersonating Aryan. Similar thing happens when SRK is playing the other way around, Aryan impersonating Gaurav. You will see a Gaurav with basic Aryan traits. This many actors have attempted and did a good job, but not at the level of SRK. Well, this is not even the first time SRK has done something like this. If you remember the 90s comedy flick Duplicate, if you watch the movie, you cannot forget the portrayal of Mannu and Bablu. Even in this movie, he gets to a part where he is playing Mannu impersonating Bablu and Bablu impersonating Mannu, which creates a lip-tickling sequence in both situations. But if I go directly to the scenes when one character is impersonating the other, you will be able to tell and see clearly as their base traits remain intact and their struggle with their adaptation of these new character traits show us the level of capability SRK carries as an actor. Don. After a series of good boy roles and the real Hindi movie hero, SRK jumped to do something different. He once again became a protagonist we all would love to hate. Generally, when people do sequels of the same movies, somehow they lose the grip of either the story or the character. But in case of Don and Don 2, where Farhan Akhtar made sure that the movie remains intact in terms of the story, SRK made sure Don is more notorious if not less. As the former story, the first part needed him to impersonate the good guy. Speaking of the twist in Don 1, boy did that blow my mind when he whispered in Priyanka's ear in the climax of the movie. All of that credit to the story. However, there is hardly an actor or two at his stature or position who would do dark shaded character who roams about doing selfish stuff without a shred of regret, yet is loved by the audience. In the original, Amitabh Bachchan brought a certain feel to the character. At that point, it was very tough for anyone to just portray Don post that. But the level of swag SRK brought to this character with a deadly combination of his acting and style and made it his own. I would go to an extent of saying that only SRK could have filled those big B shoes. The stature and the presence he gives to Don the character could only be possible for someone who can mix acting plus style. When I say style, here is not the context of fashion. I'm talking about how few actors in Bollywood play all characters with this one style, making it their trait. SRK powers Don with both acting and style, giving the character its own traits that can hold attention of the audience for a longer duration of time. If there is a scene with room full of major characters, SRK made sure Don holds at least 60% of your attention, in my view. This is a well thought execution of the character that is only possible for few actors like SRK. We will be exploring the roles by SRK in parts. Please wait for the next of this video where we will discuss more of amazing characters played by one of the greatest talents of our time. Please do like, share and subscribe. Also please hit the bell icon so that you are intimated as soon as the second part of this video is published. Thank you.